Hey, what's up, guys? We are back again with the best Royal Hogs deck in Clash Royale right now. Cheesecake hit #1 in the world with this, and you guys have been asking me to play it for so long. Because of its quick cycle, your opponent will never be able to keep up with their Dark Princes or Valkyries, and even when they do, your Royal Hogs will still get damaged. So let's go jump straight into some games with the deck that hit #1 in the world in Clash Royale. I upload daily videos on the channel, so make sure to subscribe so you never miss out. And a massive thank you to everyone that's using code SirTag. All the support goes directly back into the channel, making the videos better every single day. To jump into this game against Johnny, there are so many different ways of spelling Johnny, but I have not seen Johnny with 2 N's and 2 Y's. This man is a mysterious sir. So usually I like cycling Royal Hogs all in one lane with this deck because your defenses are incredibly solid. So even if he Mega Knights right now, we will be fine. Oh, he's gonna balloon me. Let's go. I'm able to easily shut this down with a Hunter and a Rail Delivery. If you guys have not done this type of decisive decisions, you need to start playing this deck. You're able to catapult Royal Hogs on the right-hand side every single time at the start of the game. If they don't have Mega Knight, if they don't have the right card cycle, if they don't have Fireball, you can just get like 1,500 damage or make them just cycle all of their stuff into a Hunter and Rail Delivery and win the game. So at this point, we've already won. So I honestly don't know if this guy's even able to defend this. That's just so many Royal Pigs with a Hunter locking onto the tower. If I Earthquake and I log, he loses. Everything went super well for us this game, and now we are really cruising up the ranks. Almost 7,000 trophies, but we are 7,000 in the world. Hey, so jumping into this game, we're going to see what's up. You guys already know we're moving, shaking, and grooving with the Mini P.E.K.K.A emote, because that is my favorite emote in the game right now. Yes, it has transcended the Sipping Sir. The Sipping Sir is pretty sophisticated, though. Also, the dude just dropped guards right out of the river, and they are under-leveled at 7,000 trophies. How are you, like, top 6,000 in the world with under-leveled cards, my dude? I'm ready. He must be a really good player, then. Piku. I thought his name was going to be Pikachu for a second. I was like, let's go, Pokemon. So, guards and Baby Dragon looking like a graveyard deck, most likely. So I'm just going to go for Royal Hogs all in the same lane. Don't want to go in the same lane where he's got his Baby Dragon. That's all good for me. Royal Hogs are going to give us so much damage. If I had Bomber in cycle, it could have been sublime. So whenever you don't know what your opponent's going to do, it's generally better to just go for Rail Delivery, hit him up with the Bomber, and save your Hunter because the dude could randomly have a Rail Giant deck. I don't know. Yeah, it's going to be Lava Hound. So whenever we play against Lava Hound, you want to cycle your Hunter in the back. And if they Fireball on your Hunter, because you cycled it first, you're able to get back to another one really quickly. So what I'm going to do here, so I'm going to go for my Hunter. I'm going to hit him up with Skeletons because he might decide to go for a Miner or something. And the Skeletons will tank. So we can Electro Spirit too. And go for a Rail Delivery as well. The Rail Delivery just tanks, and we don't lose the Hunter. We will be vibing. Oh, no. No, we're fine. What am I joking? I'm choking. I'm choking right now. I'm joking. It's just jokes, guys. I don't know why I was scared for a second. I was like, wait, is he going to balloon me? And he just didn't have Elixir. He had to drop guards on the other side. So, yeah, he's giving me the well played. He knows that I played decently there. And we'll show you that interaction again if he goes in for another Lava Hound. So, I'll just go for Royal Hogs after I cycle my Hunter, and I'll get back to another Hunter really quickly. So, you always cycle your Hunter first before you go for the Hogs. If you don't know, now you know. So we're not going for a Hogs here, and we're going to get back to that pretty quickly. I think we can maybe even go for a Bomber on top of the Elite Barbarians with Skeletons, but the Skeletons were phenomenal for us on distracting the Inferno Dragon. Oh, yes, we can do this. And then we can get back to another Hunter, and Skeletons here. And this looks pretty good. I love this. And he Fireballs on the Hunter. No way. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Free real estate with the Royal Hogs and the Bomber in the right-hand side. And there is no way you're stopping that today, my dude. No matter what you want to do, we are just going to cycle you like a madman. And as you guys can see, we're able to go for Skeletons and then Bomber again. It's just infinitely better. I'm going to let the Bomber die just so I can get back to a cheaper elixir cost and then go for more Royal Hogs. With 14 seconds remaining, I'm going to pummel the Baby Dragon with a Hunter up close and personal. There's a wanted poster with that Baby Dragon, and that was a snack and a half. The dude played really, really well. Got to give him credit where credit is due. But if you play this well enough, guys, even if you're playing against a Fireball variation of Lava Hound and you've only got Hunter, you cycle your Hunter as your first card, you go Royal Hogs opposite lane, you get back to another Hunter, and you're going to seal their fate. Really no way for them to break through. And now we are 5,400 in the world with one of the best decks in Clash Royale. All right, so starting off the game strong with Royal Hogs at the river. Guys, we're hoping that we don't play against Mega Knight, but no matter what it is, we are vibing. We want him to counter push right into Rail Delivery. And Royal Hogs right out of the jump. You guys see how much damage we're getting? It's broken. It's unfair. And this man, oh, he's actually playing well. I did not expect that. I expected 2 piggies to get split there, so then the bomber would be able to assassinate the piggies on the left first. Oh no! Miss me with that! Please, Hunter, just target the Mother Witch. Thank you for listening to me. And we have 1 Larry left over. That's awesome. We can Royal Hog split. I very rarely like doing this, but since we've got a bomber still alive and a Hunter still alive, that's one of those instances that I would do it. The only time that I would ever split Royal Piggies is in that specific spot where, you know, hey, my opponent has to overcommit in both times, or against Mega Knight, or the mirror matchup where your opponent's going to have Bomber and Rail Delivery. Sometimes you want to actually split them. But 99% of the time, you just drop them in the same lane, even against Fireball decks. I know that might seem really weird for you guys, but if... Okay, well, he's trying to predict the Bomber, but we're switching up the placements every single time. You did not hit it. Even against Fireball decks, as I said before, it's really important to make sure that you drop all of your Royal Hogs in one lane. And the reason why we do that so effectively is because if he Fireballs, we still get multiple hits with the Royal Hogs. Because there's still going to be a little bit of a pushback, but my Piggy's still connected to the tower, and if they're running 2.6, they can't eat that amount of damage. Or if they've got Fireball, like in this deck, he's not allowed to eat that damage, so he has to drop a Log, a Snowball, or Skeletons, or something else. So bare minimum, he's dropping 5 Elixir to counter our Royal Hogs, and that's an even Elixir trade for us, so it's not too bad. I'm able to slow roll a Hunter in the back, and I don't love doing this, because they will Fireball it if they've also got Royal Hogs, or if they've got something that's a little bit scary. But it's okay. I think it's not the worst thing in the world. It just could be better. So we're going to Royal Hogs on the left-hand side just to force out the Fireball. Maybe we're going to be able to not lose everything to this little Mother Witch. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness she died up in here. Very rarely does that happen. I feel like Mother Witch just stays alive forever, but we're doing well. So I will go in for a Rail Delivery here. We're going to hit him up with Skeletons, and we should be fine. That should clean it all up. I don't think that the cannon card's going to give him that much value. And then we can go in for Royal Hogs again. And Earthquake, if he doesn't Fireball. He does Fireball, though. Smart play. Good player. I did not expect him to be this talented at the game. Most people will mess up and give me the juicy damage that we deserve, but not this guy. He's playing extraordinarily well. So I could Log and I can go for an Earthquake, and I think that kills, maybe? I hope so. If it doesn't, I'm sad. Oh, I'm so sad. Oh, no. That should not have happened. How is that still alive, Clash Royale? Someone tell me. Okay. So, Mother Witch is going to give him some piggies. Probably need to go in for a Log and your Earthquake here. We can just kill the Mother Witch. That's a vibe. Fortunately, that dies. We're going to go Bomber, and we're going to hit him up with the Royal Hogs. We're going to get him to Fireball. He's not going to be able to hit the Bomber. So that's good. And then we can Log. And we can Earthquake again. If we're just able to kill the piggies, we win. So all we need to do is kill the piggies. All we need to do is kill the piggies. No! Well played to our opponent. You can't win every single game. If we just had a little bit less damage on the left-hand side, we definitely would have won. So GG and well played to our opponent. We'll bounce on next one, and we'll get a comeback for sure. All right, so we got to bounce back after that loss. You guys already know no mediocre here. What is going down? If I go for Bomber, I think that that is going to be our best card to cycle in this position. Usually, I would go for an Earthquake on the tower, Skeletons, Electro Spirit, stuff like that. If we can cycle back to Royal Hogs and get them in a bad situation. I might split Royal Hogs, but I think the Bomber's going to force out Elixir anyway, so I'm not going to. Let's see what we can get with Electro Spirit. Woo! He missed the piggy! Let's go, baby! I know I should not be that happy about one Royal Hog surviving, but I did not expect that. I truly did not anticipate that. If he hit the Electro Spirit, that would have been so worse for him if he just decided to not hit the Electro Spirit. Why did he just try to hit everything at once? The man was extremely greedy there. So the Hunter is able to deny almost all Hog Rider hits. Only one hit, not too bad. Hunter's a pretty good card on defense, and I think that this deck is extremely underrated. If people knew how good this deck was, I think more people would play it instead of like the, you know, the double spawner decks or the Hog Rider cycle with Firecracker. I feel like those decks are strong, but they're also extremely overrated compared to this one. This one should be played a lot more than it is. I'm going to go Skeletons. We know that the Executioner is still going to give him value, so I'm going to wait. Ice Spirit's dead. And now we can unload the Earthquake if he goes Skeleton Army. If he Valkyries, it's fine. We still get a lot of damage. Oh, okay. All right. You spicy out here. You got the Valkyrie Tornado Executioner. All right, man. I'm fine with that. If you Hog Rider into me, we're chilling. I just go for an Electro Spirit, and then I still Hunter. I think I'm going to go in for Electro Spirit up top. Oh, it got clapped really quick. It's fine. He doesn't get a lot of damage. We are able to go in for a Hunter. I think he only gets one hit. Maybe he gets two. I hope he doesn't. I hope he doesn't. Let's go, baby. So you're going to see me consistently go same lane as in. Every single time. This is how you get the value. This is how you get the sauce. The Hunter is still alive. If one Piggy survived, that would have been even better. But the Hunter might give us a hit. Oh, nope. So close. I don't know why I have so much faith in the Hunter as a card. But if your opponent has Fireball with this variation, you want to just use your Rail Delivery, Electro Spirit Log, and other cards instead. But obviously, since he doesn't have Fireball and he's only got Rocket, he's not able to kill Hunter, so Hunter is a phenomenal answer to the Hog Rider then. So this matchup, I would say, is actually even better than the 2.6 variations that you would play against a lot too. So, I don't know. I'm pretty happy that we got this matchup, all things considered. So I'm going to go in for a log here. The Valkyrie will give him the hit on the tower, but it's not too bad because we can log back everything and then go in for Rail Hogs as quickly as we can because the Rail Delivery in the other side tanks for the Hunter, so we maybe force out extra elixir. Yo, the Ice Spirit's not able to finish it all off. Let's go. Look at that damage. Dude, Rail Hogs going through a Valkyrie, an Ice Spirit, Tornado, and Executioner. Imagine. Imagine a universe, guys. If you don't know, now you know. So we're going to log that so he doesn't get anything other than the rocket damage, and I'm going to go in for a Rail Hogs afterward. Follow up with an Electric Spirit after the side after he decides to go in for a log. And now he has to go for Tornado too, so this is getting even spicier up in here. Okay, so I think what we do is we go for Skeletons. We wait for him to go in for something else. If he doesn't, this is really, really good for me. He's not going to have a log back in cycle, so we can log this. We can go in for Rail Hogs. If he goes in for a Hog Rider, we're easily able to get value off of that. Oh, wait. Earthquake value on the Goblins. That's awesome. I think we're chilling. I think we're vibing. I'm going to go for a delivery here, and I can log as well. This is clean. We're able to shut down the Executioner then. I don't have to worry about that. If I go for an Ice Spirit counter with the Electric Spirit, and then he logs on top of the Hunter, he's not able to get as much damage as he wants. Yes, I like the stock. That means that if he doesn't have log, he's going to have such a big issue here unless he tornadoes. Oh, please don't tornado me. No! Are the Rail Hogs going to get enough hits? The Hunter locks onto the tower. All we got to do is stop him from crossing the river, so I'm going to go in for an Electric Spirit here. I'm going to go for Skeletons afterward and go in for a Bomber and a log as quickly as we can. Oh, my goodness. Before the rocket comes down, just give me one more. One more, baby. Let's go. That was so incredibly close. Why is every game so close today? I can't believe it. After that win, we are back in business. We lost one, but we always bounce back. And now we're back in business at 5,500 in the world. Let's keep climbing up. All right, let's keep up the win streak right now. Let's bounce back even faster. So I can go for Skellies in the back, and we're going to figure out what this man's going to do. If I want to go Royal Hogs, I want to drop in the opposite side of you all day, every day. You guys already know. He's going to have recruits, and that's not going to be that scary because I can log, or I can Earthquake, or I could Earthquake and log. Oh, that just feels so much better. Let's go for the Earthquake and the log out here. He's going to go in for a Royal Hogs push, so we're going to wait a little bit. Are you not going to go for Royal Hogs? There they are. Okay. So we're going to do this. We're going to hit you up with the Bomber, and we will go in for Skeletons just to make sure that we pull everything back. So we minimize the amount of damage on both sides. He gets slightly more on the right-hand side, but not that bad because look at that. We are in the lead, and I'm going to go for Royal Hogs. I don't know if he's going to Fireball it. Oh, please. Please don't Fireball it. Please don't Fireball it. Fireball and Barbell, and he misses on top of the Bomber. That's what I'm talking about. So we bait out 6 Elixir and get no counter push from our opponent. That is exactly what we want to see all day, every day. Against recruits, it can get spicy because the Fly Machine is something that you're going to have some issues with if you can't Hunter immediately on top of it. But I think most situations I am able to. So I'm just going to Earthquake here to get some chip damage. Generally, that's what I like to do to cycle. It guarantees value on the tower. It forces out some extra stuff. And I like it. So I'm going to go for the Hunter in this exact same lane as the Goblin Cage Brawler. And we've got Bomber, we've got Rail Delivery, we've got Logs. We have infinite amount of counters to his bridge spam, and I'm very excited for this. Also, because we already cycled the Hunter, sometimes they'll Fireball on top of the Hogs or the Hunter, and then the Bomber is just like 2 Elixir, but 2 Elixir that is very, very hard for your opponent to deal with. So I'm going to go for an Electric Spirit. We're going to go for Rail Delivery. We just keep the Bomber alive. I think we just win. So that's kind of what I'm vibing with here. I'm going to go for a Log just to make sure that we can kill that. And I'm going to Skeletons on top of the Fly Machine. So the Skeletons Make sure that the fly machine doesn't lock onto our tower. We can go in for Royal Hogs on the left-hand side if I want to, but overall, really good start to the game. If your opponent is uncomfortable and they don't have Bar Barrel, the Fireball is going to come down on the Royal Hogs, but the Royal Hogs still gets hits on the tower. So we'll see if he decides to drop a Goblin Cage or if he wants to drop Fireball plus Goblin Cage, because that's going to still do a lot of damage, bro. You need to respond. You can't ignore me. Okay, so I'm going to go for this. I'm going to go for Rail Delivery, and we're going to hit him up with the Bomber. Skeletons up top. Log again. He's going to arrow me. Wow, he had arrows all along. That finesses my Bomber, and I was not prepared. I truly was not ready for the arrows to rain down. Yo, that's not fun. That's not fair. We are not about that life, brother. Okay, so if I Bomber, I'm just going to get arrowed every single time. I think I have to cycle it early and get back to another one. Another one, I thought. And another one. So, I'm going to Hunter. I can Rail Delivery on top of the Royal Hogs that come down on the right-hand side, hopefully. And I can Electro Spirit here. Arrows come down. That's good. That means that we get free Royal Hogs. Double Bomber up in here, and then we Hunter. Yo, that Hunter's going to be able to assassinate the fly machine. As weird as that sounds, that worked out really well. We're just going to log in Rail Delivery, and that's all gone. It was nice knowing you, piggies. Oh, see you on the other side. So, I'm going to eat all of that damage, and then I'm going to go in for a Bomber and Royal Hogs here. I think it's just better because it's just going to give us more value, and we can afford to eat that damage. Okay, you're not going to go for Royal Hogs. Why are you not dropping Royal Hogs? What is going down here? Okay, good stuff. We're able to go for Skeletons, Rail Delivery. I think we have to log again just to deny all the damage. And I'm going to Electro Spirit here. I go for our own Royal Hogs and Skeletons to pull that back. This could be captivating our opponent with a Fireball to the point that they aren't going to have enough elixir to deal with us. Oh my gosh, this game is really gearing up. It is super spicy. No Goblin Cage in cycle means I can go for Royal Hogs. If we just go for Royal Hogs before he goes in for Royal Hogs, I think I win. That's all it takes, right? There's no way for you to defend that. It's game. That's a GG. Well played and a thumbs up, baby. That's what I'm talking about. 53 seconds remaining, even though you had Flying Machine and we do not have any way of removing it. It doesn't matter. We outcycle your Goblin Cage and you can't stop me. And that guy was actually insanely good at the game. He had a 700 in the world finish, 2,000 last season, and all of those top trophy finishes too. Feels good to beat a good player with Fireball, arrows, and Goblin Cage. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and have an amazing rest of your day.